Anyway, we've gotten some requests to do a couple verses, and we're going to do another one here today. Shout out. It's another good one. Good idea. And this one is Rambo versus Jason Bourne.
Nothing is over.
So,
I think I'll take John this time.
You're going to take John Rambo?
John Rambo.
Since John Rambo's kicked your ass in both of the verses.
Hell yes.
I don't think that's fair. But at any rate, okay, so what do you want to start this off with? Skill set?
You really want to go with skill set? You pick wherever you want to go.
With John Rambo, you've said it enough, and I know it enough to know that this guy is sort of like a movie version of The Punisher. He's not going to stop until he's dead, and it takes a lot to take him out, man. He's just that committed. Talk about a guy who went through the Vietnam War, POW camp, got out, had to deal with old Denny in his town, take on the whole Vietnamese army, or at least half of them.
Then Afghanistan.
Then he goes to Myanmar, and he takes, he just totally, with that 50 cal, just decapitates, blows his whole chest out.
Then takes out the whole, Mexican cartel in the last one.
I mean, dude, now, I respect Jason Bourne, man. I give him all due respect, man. But I think he relies on, he's thinking his smarts, his intelligence, his training is like top tier. He's probably got too much of an ego on him.
Bourne has got an ego?
Yeah.
He's the most down, level-headed guy. He doesn't want to fight anybody. He doesn't want to hurt anybody.
I don't think he'd see John coming.
What? What are you talking about?
Do you see John coming a mile away with his M60 or whatever? No, come on. And you're talking about all these skill sets. Jason Bourne was trained by the government. Basically had his mind programmed to be this hardcore assassin.
Yeah, super soldier.
Yeah. So, he's got, to me, he knows more martial arts, close combat skills than Rambo does. Now, again, I'll give you this. If Rambo gets his hands on him, it'll be tough. But we've seen in the Jason Bourne films, Bourne can take a beating and still come.
Yeah, I agree with that. Set him down. Okay, so just for instance, set him down somewhere in the wilderness, what have you, doesn't matter, Northern California, Pacific Northwest, have him go at it. Now, question is, do you want to give him any armaments? Do you want him to have any weapons, or just a couple of Bowie knives between the two of them?
Oh, Jesus. There's going to be some blood transfusion in this one.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if you're talking full-on arsenal,
Jason Bourne's going to get a sniper and just lay down in the woods and just wait for Rambo and pop him.
Yeah, like John's going to walk right into that.
Who says he's not?
Yeah, it better than I do. He's not that stupid, man.
I didn't say he was stupid.
No,
don't get me wrong. This isn't a walk in the park for either of them. Neither one of them are going to be happy to see each other.
No,
standing at the opposite side, and they got to go through one another.
No, and he's a heck of a sniper. Bourne is, but I think again with John, he will have planned for this kind of thing. He's got the strategy part of it. I mean, you could tell when in the first Rambo, when he was taken out, not killing, but he was impairing, mildly or worse, those deputies.
So this Bourne, he takes like 6 or 8 of them out all at once, not cat and mouse where he attacks them one by one. Bourne took them all off at once.
Yeah, but most of those guys weren't even in his skill set. There's one guy in
the cops. You think the cops got raw skill sets? They're not, Come on. I mean, at least make an argument worthwhile here. This is a fan request versus,
and that's what I'm doing, man. I'm telling you how it's going to go down. It's not going to go down easy. I'm not suggesting that. Now, if at one end you have one with a Gatling gun, the other with a 50 cal, I mean, yeah, it'll be over fairly quickly.
Exactly.
Jason Bourne. It's no. Rambo, don't get me wrong. He's a Green Beret. He's got survival skills. Like what Troutman said in the movie. He could live off the land and stuff, but then again, so could Jason Bourne. He will stay in a spot till he accomplishes his mission. He won't move from that spot. He is so well trained.
I think the pure definition, with John Rambo, you take a look at the isolation he's put. If you're talking about staying in one spot, I'm not talking about, I know what you're saying, in as far as dropping someone in a certain area, intel and this and that. But you talk about someone who's so hard in each, progressively in each one of the films. Now, of course, he's in prison in the second one, but he's in a place where he chose to be. He put himself there. He's been there for a while. And, dude, he's a master at isolating himself, a master of his surroundings.
So is Jason Bourne.
To some degree, man.
Not to some degree. This is next level. He's been trained to be the super soldier. Rambo was just a Green Beret war hero in Vietnam. This Jason Bourne is like 2 steps above.
There was a treatment. There was a script for Rambo movie, and I'm bringing this up because it has.
You need to pull something out of your ass.
You lie!
No, it's because at that point, this was some years ago before this 6th Rambo or 5th, whatever it was, that they were talking about doing something like that. It was a story with a super soldier, someone augmented by the U.S. military, and for whatever reason was pitted against John Rambo. And I imagine in that he would have come out, So you're talking about.
We're not talking about Jason Bourne, though. I'm sorry, Jason Bourne is another level here. That's what it is.
No, I don't agree with that.
Because Jason Bourne is a trained assassin. He's a spy. He infiltrates places. He doesn't live off the land in the forest. He can infiltrate, a government boat, like in the first one where he was going to kill this, was it a prime minister, a dictator or something?
I get that, but what about like in the forest? We've seen Rambo just become part of the tree or the mud or this or that, and just come out of nowhere, man, and uses.
You don't think Bourne would be ready for that?
I don't think he's as good tactically in a forested wilderness environment as he might be in the concrete
In the first
jungle.
one, he took out a guy that's on the same level as him, and they were in brush, the trees, and all that.
Well, same level as him.
Yes.
That guy wasn't John Rambo, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they were above him.
I disagree.
Well, of course you disagree. Anyway, let us know what you think. We all know that Jason Bourne's taking out the Rambo on this one. But let us know. See you in another one.